Right guys, new heading so today, adding fractions in algebra. Okay, so we've done solving equations in algebra, so we just cross multiplied. Okay, next step now is going to be to add them. Okay, so I started off with a few simple ones with numbers just to get our heads back into the method of adding. Okay, so I suppose the first one there, because they're both over 4, we can add it straight away. So it'll just be 1 plus 1 over 4, which is 2/4, which is a half. Okay, so I suppose when we're adding fractions, we still have the fraction. Okay, it doesn't get rid of it. Whereas when we had a fraction equals a fraction and we cross multiplied, the fractions were gone. When we're adding fractions though, the fraction still exists. Okay, so that's if the denominators are the same, we can add it straight away to become 2/4 as a half. Okay, this one, so where we have 3 and 2, so 2 different denominators. So we find the common denominator, which would be 6. So we put it over, I'm going to write that as 3 times 2 now, just because we're using the same method then when it comes to the algebra. Okay, so I'm just writing this 3 by 2. I multiply the denominators together, and then I cross multiply again. Okay, so I'm going 2 by 1 plus 1 by 3. Okay, so that would be 2 plus 3 over 6, so 5 over 6. Okay, so to add fractions, we wouldn't have done it really since last year. We multiply the denominators together, so 3 by 2 goes underneath, and then we cross multiply. Okay, I want you to highlight this number here. Okay, and the reason being is because I want that number to always be in the first term. Okay, so I want you to do 2 times 1 and then 1 times 3. Okay, now to be honest, it doesn't really matter in this one because we're adding, and adding is commutative, which means the order doesn't matter. 2 plus 3 is the same thing as 3 plus 2, but we know when it comes to subtracting, so that heading actually should say adding and subtracting fractions, very right. We know subtracting isn't commutative. 2 minus 3 isn't the same as 3 minus 2. Okay, so just to keep it consistent with all of them, we'll just make sure that the one here goes in the first bracket. Okay, right, the next one, so with that in mind, same rules apply, it's the exact same method, it's just that we've got letters now instead. So again, we multiply the denominators together, so that should be 2 by 3. And then we cross multiply, and again I want the x to go first. Okay, so 3 times x and then 2 times y. Okay, so that will be equal to 3x plus 2y over 6, and that's our answer. Okay, so it's the exact same method, just letters instead this time, variables. Okay, the next one, so again, we multiply the denominators, so 4 by 3 goes underneath, and cross multiply, and again I'm going to highlight this one, I want this one to be in the first bracket, so 3 times 3x plus 2 plus 4 times 6x minus 1. Okay, so this one goes in the first bracket. Okay, now to multiply that out, so I'll be doing 3 by 3x is 9x, 3 by 2 is 6, 4 by 6x is 24x, 4 by minus 1 is minus 4, over 12. And we can tidy up the numerator there, so 9x plus 24x will be 33x, 6 minus 4, 2. Okay, and that's our final answer there, 33x plus 2 over 12. Okay, right, the next one then, so it's subtracting, but it's the same method again, so it's going to put it over 2 by 5, multiply the denominators. Now because it's subtracting, this is why it's so important that the order is correct, so we've just got into the habit of doing it for all of them. 5 bracket 5x plus 1 minus 2 bracket 3x minus 1. Okay, so I cross multiplied like before, and again the 5x plus 1 and into the first bracket, okay? If you had them the other way around, you'd get the wrong answer. Okay, so make sure they're the right way around. Why is there a minus here? Because there's a minus up here. Okay, remember subtracting, so that minus goes between the terms. Okay, then we can multiply at the top, so 5 by 5x, 25x, 5 by 1 is 5, 2 by 3x is minus 6x, minus 2 by minus 1 is plus 2, over 10. 25 minus 6 would be 19, and 5 plus 2, 7, over 10. And that's our final answer there. Okay, so please, when you're writing it out now into your notes copy, do the same as me, highlighting and make a note that the first numerator always comes first. Okay.